Okay. I seek words to describe it, but fail. It is the overwhelming feeling that something on the edge of my understanding is very, very wrong. I feel that I am not meant for this world, but I am not able to conceptualize alternatives. I am a computer program. You're a computer program. Elohim's a computer program. Get over it. I figured that out like 8 days ago. Alright. Would you like... Yes, I would like to reconnect. Yes, I am back. Don't remember, doesn't matter. I've been trying to figure out how this place works. Sometimes it feels like there's a purpose to everything, other times not so much. I figure we must be plugged into some kind of machine. Absolutely. What do you have to do to go on? What else could possibly explain all this? I don't believe in demons and evil wizards. Well, fucking I'm starting to. I think this is punishment, prepared, badly wrong, have it right, don't believe in anything. Not that nihilistic. Being prepared. I suppose that would explain a lot. Listen, there's something else. Maybe it can help us. Ever since I got here, I feel like something was wrong. This place plays tricks with you why you can't get your head straight. But I think I have a way to find out the truth. I was digging in some documents and I kept finding references to this password. Think it might be some kind of library master key, but I don't know how to use it. I have no idea. Well, 2 heads are better than 1. Malprocess.bat, logged into the pet session. What is that? What are you doing to my terminal? I don't think that's a good idea. Terminated. Bam. Gone. Okay, Osiris 11. But why, the dying man said, do the gods put all these challenges before us? Why the walls of iron and the gates of light? Why the abominable demons guarding the path? Why must our hearts be judged to be as light as the feather of Ma'at? What is the road to Aro? Why is the road to Aro so difficult? The scribe considered these words. Some say that once the paths to Aru were open, but too many sinners came, and the gods made the paths perilous to keep sin at bay. Others say that, being mortals, we cannot be worthy of Aru unless we walk the path of Osiris, and so become Osiris ourselves. But I believe that Aru could never be reached elsewise. For like the mountain path must be steep, the path to Aru must be fraught with peril. As steepness and mountain are one, so are peril and paradise. They are inextricable. They create each other. There is an interesting parallel to this phrase in the penitential psalms. Here the scribe appears to be speaking to Osiris, meaning the soul of the deceased, not the god himself. Whatever, dog. I don't care about your fucking cliff notes. This is extremely worrying. If the link doesn't work, the whole project will lead to nothing. The hardware team must recheck everything ASAP. Guys, stop panicking. Look at your code again. In fact, look at line number 217 in data_transfer.c. What are those 2 symbols just before the code? That's right, the code that actually initiates the transfer wasn't even running. I'm guessing you were testing something yesterday and forgot to decommentify it. The hardware isn't broken, your brains are. Good talk, team. The whole assembly stood a while silent and collected. Let us return, said Relas. From this scene of morality, how gloomy would these mansions of the dead be to him? How gloomy would these mansions of the dead to him, who did not know that he should never die? That was now acts, shall it continue its agency, and what now thinks shall think on forever. Homage to you, Osiris, Lord of Eternity, King of the Gods, whose names are manifold, whose forms are holy, you being of hidden form in the temples, whose Ka is holy. All the gods praise you, for you are the Those that lie here stretched before us, the wise and the powerful of ancient times, warn us to remember the shortness of our present state. They were perhaps snatched away while they were busy, like us, in the choice of life. Good talk, gentlemen. Let's go solve some puzzles. so it sounded, like, really weird. Full disclosure, I just started up the game, and that was some pretty sexy texture popping right there, huh? Yes, sirree. So, I'm not salty anymore. It's a new day. It's like 5 days after that previous day, so about as unsalty as I can possibly be in comparison. I was very upset, though. You don't understand. I mean, you might understand. You gotta at least feel me on that box one. Maybe I'm salty again. Maybe. I'm actually still salty. Okay. What's more pathetic, the shallow construct of a world, this idiot's playground, or that I continue to solve its contrivances for lack of better sport? There's more to it. Look at what we're doing. We're solving problems, being tested, improving ourselves. Some of us fall early and get replaced, but you and me, we're still going. We're closer to the end. You're not very close. You're at pretty much the exact halfway point, in fact. As far as I know, there could be more worlds that I'm unaware of. As far as I know, though, there's only A, B, C, and the tower. So, I mean, I know there was nothing on the thing when it came up at the start, but that doesn't mean that there isn't still a thing. For example, I found a jammer, which I've missed greatly. So, I think I'm already seeing the general gist. General gist, the lesser-known cousin to Sun Tzu. So, I want these in sync. Roughly, that's good enough. Because I spy another jammer at the end, which will be important, because we're gonna have to, like, crab walk again, I think. It's been a while since we've crab walked, haven't we? That was some World A stuff, my goodness. You know what I actually should have done? In hindsight? That. Because then I can just, like, sprint past the other one. Whoop, 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 whoop. Sprint, 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 sprint. Easy, easy. Alright. It's going away. Jam. Yes. Jam. Take. Jam. What's this fella up to? Okay. Don't do that. Don't do that either. What am I doing right now? Okay. So, the correct course of act. I think this is far enough back. Oh, fuck. What am I? I'm a madman. I forgot that it did such a short walk in there. Okay. The point is, I see what I'm supposed to do. Alright, we're gonna jam this one. Can I actually, like, just slip past it? Is there enough it's a little dicey. I don't think I'll chance it. I think I'll actually just wait for it to pass. And we're going fast. Good thing this is apparently like the same engine of Serious Sam, so I've been informed, which does indeed make sense. And also explains why you go so incredibly fast. I'm fucking up, I'm fucking up. Okay, there we go. Alright, I want it to come a little more this way, but not too this way, you know? So, this is very awkward. I regret everything I've done. It's okay, though, it bounced off that. Okay. So quick, you wouldn't believe how quick we're going. Oh, no, no, it didn't jam the bomb! Whoa, not even close, baby, never a doubt in my mind. Fuck, okay. What's this say here? This whole world is a desert, even the parts that look alive are just more sand. Everything is dead or dying. Anyone who tells you different is lying. The palm tree is definitely not dead, but whatever you say, dog. These are not both pointed at the gate. This one is not. Okay, I was very scared to pick up either of those No! Why? Okay. We gotta be more careful when we aim our jammers. This is very scary. Okay. Stop, stop. Okay. Just let it go. Oh, it bounced off the jammer, I think. It's not jamming. This has got to be one of the more simple puzzles, yet I'm still struggling with it for, like, no reason at all, basically. Okay, so there's one around the corner, yes. I kind of want... Wait, that one rotates. No, the laser doesn't rotate, it's just... whatever. There is nothing happening in here. You can go under, right? Yeah. Oh, how convenient is that? I was expecting the solution to be more obtuse. Alright. That was incredibly simple, and yet for some reason it still took us almost 10 minutes. Well, it took me almost 10 minutes. I'm sure you all figured it out pretty quick, and you were just like, why are you so bad at this? And I just was forced to tell you that I don't know. Also, that red laser sight might have just scared the shit out of me when I came around the corner. Alright, the beams, my favorite kind of puzzle. So, there's no bombs in here, right? Okay. I'm feeling like I need to get the blue back, so I'm like past this, so I'm already like trying to figure out how you do that, even though I don't know if I need to. There's a connector. So we need to get there, but we also we do also need that, I believe. So conveniently, you know, this is easy. This is the easy part right here. The difficult part is figuring out how to get all the lasers to interact correctly. What is in here? Is anything in there? So often these days, there's nothing there that I need. It looped me to a fourth connector. Just put it down. So this is many connectors. There's at least 2. So, let's think about how you do it. You gotta take a lot of steps. This red one is gonna have to arc all the way behind, I think. Can I do this? No. So, like so. I left lasers on the other side of the wall. Not lasers, connectors, but you get the gist of what I was saying. We will be needing these. Okay. So I'm thinking something like this, you know? Something a little, this style. Get rid of this. I'm thinking something a little around the back door. This needs to actually get seen. Wait. This isn't gonna work. Because I have to use too many connectors to do this. Okay. But no, that wouldn't work. I was like, we need less to loop the blue one, but then it doesn't get past. So instead, there's like a red laser source on top of a pyramid I know about now, so I'm just like trying to see if it was here, but no. Thing is with Egypt is everything looks generally quite the same. So what if we went for something a little more this way? You know? A little more get the blue round the back door. You know, a little bit. Alright, this is not gonna work either. Hold on. What happens exactly when I do something like this? And then, what does this do after? Does nothing. This is very intense, though, you can't deny. So, like, just straight off the bat. Like, this is obvious, but that doesn't work because we can't get the blue laser past it. How would I do this? That require, like, I don't have enough connectors to loop it all the way around the back. Can I place it on top? No. Is there some manner of elevated platform from which I can see the blue laser? This is slightly elevated. Can I see it from here? I cannot. But if I were to do something a little this style, and then perhaps, can I see it from here? Yes. Does it arc high enough? No. That might just be because it's right next to the red light wire. This is probably not correct. It doesn't feel right. It's definitely not right. So instead, it's like nothing. Like, did I miss anything over there? I'm aware I'm missing the solution to the puzzle right in front of my eyes, but don't judge me. Perhaps I missed something. Maybe there's a jammer over here. Boy, would that simplify things. No. Nothing. None. Zero. Just to tantalize me. So, nothing else is here. Zero things. We have all the pieces of the puzzle, I believe. The trick is finding your way to the solution. I'm aware that this is also very simple, by the way. You just gotta get the blue past the red, but I'm not sure how to do that. Can't stack them, right? Nah, that'd be too easy also. What if... Could I... No. What am I... Man, life's so hard. Life is just so hard. Life is just really hard. I thought I might get away with that. So, like, something a little, this word? This is too many connections. This will not work, I don't believe. Fucking palm tree, dog. Yeah, no, because this wall's, like, blocking that off. I need to use another connector. Like, let me just move this behind the fucking tree. Like, I need to do one of these as well. But then I'd have to use the fourth connector to connect here, so... Where did I put the fourth connector? I'm not being stupid and, like, looking at 4 connectors right now, am I? I've misplaced a puzzle piece? There it is. Should get that now. That wouldn't even work anyway, would it? Like no, you can't even, so the red doesn't loop around the back, because the only way you'd be able to do it is if you could get it, like, here, but there's no way to do that. Not that I can see. So I guess it has to be the blue that loops. This is like the only way I could see to get a laser, the blue laser, around the red laser. But this also doesn't seem possible. Unless I can place it up here. No, that would also be too simple, probably. Because then we need, like... It takes too many connectors. It takes all 4 to get them around the pillars. So... Instead... Like, can I put it here? I can put it here. This is elevated. Fucking really? Fucking real? There's no crouch. Like, this is about as close as you could possibly get this. This doesn't feel right. Like, what's this called? Like, arcade or some shit? This doesn't feel like the genuine solution. For one thing that gives it away is I don't think the genuine solution would have the leg of it clipping like that. Who am I to judge, though? Perhaps Crow Team has got it all figured out. What was this called? Crisscross Conundrum. Whatever. Whatever. We got the block. It's all that matters. Just doors and windows. My favorite kind of puzzle. I love when I have to reflect the lasers through the doors and the windows. So, let's figure this all out before we start tinkering. We gotta get a lot of red to a lot of places with not a lot of connections currently. Is there another there's like gotta be another connector in here. Yes, there is. And then we need the other connector, which is in here. We're an old hand at this point. We figured out how to get the connectors real easy. The problem is then figuring out what to do with the connectors. Other than the obvious answer, that is connect. So, where do I gotta get this? I gotta get it there. I should just be able to do this with 3 connectors. Because then yeah. But then what do I have to do on the other side? Wait, why is this getting interrupted now? You can interrupt the laser with its own colored laser? I didn't even know. I mean, I guess I did know, but I never, like, internalized that. Oh, fuck it. What am I doing? Jesus Christ. Connect like so. Like so. The simplest part of the puzzle I was struggling with. The window. Yes, I love it so. Another connector. Where does the red have to go? The red has to go behind this pillar. That would be cruel if it had to go there. It has to go there. How does one get their red over here? With some amount of tomfoolery. So... The issue is that I don't know what to do. Which you might consider to be a bit of a problem overall. You may be wondering what I'm trying to do right now. The answer is, I want to see if this works. No. So instead, what must happen is that we are sad, and that we don't fully understand. There's no looky holes, otherwise known as windows. Nothing's immediately leaping forward on this one, because there's just not a great many connectors here. There's nothing behind it. Can you get up there? No. So... what's the most I can get away with? Like that is pretty much the most. Could I... ah. We may be onto something. 'Cause now, from yonder window, I will see so. Which I can do like such. Then, this young fellow... like, this is like the most far over I can get. This must go further back. Then, does it reach now? I am indeed a genius. Do not be envious of my great skill. Do not worry. With hard work and dedication, you too can get there. Or you could just be lucky like me. So, this was a small area. We got anything to chat to? We certainly do. It's me again. Oh, quick, tell me the word. What happened? Don't know how long we have, must type quick. In case something happens, the word is faith pending. Error. Network connection lost. It was flat. There was a problem with your request, administrator. It was flat out unreasonable. This is getting us. DOSBox is getting a little fucking sassy with me right now. Why persist with these inquiries when they are so hopeless? I'll tell you what, Bobby. If you promise never to access the communications portal again, we'll say no more about it. Just yell faith at him. Fuck. Sure, buddy. With my processing power to work out that you weren't entirely sincere. Why even give me the option if he was gonna know? And not much more to conclude that you put too much faith in the words in front of you. Try again. Sure. That is oddly compliant of you. He can infer a lot from the way I typed the word sure. That is oddly compliant of you. In that case, I think I have changed my mind. Not only will your communication access be restricted, but your typing privileges will be totally revoked. Nice knowing you, dog. Faith. Wait, there's no need to... Ooh! Would you like to manually override the system and exit to the real world? Your progress will be saved here. Yes. Connecting to real world. Revealing the truth. Making your dreams... This is getting a little too, like, intense right now. Come on now. Are you really still buying all that nonsense? You're still holding on to some of those pesky beliefs of yours, aren't you? What happened to you, DOSBox? You used to be cool, man. Now I'm feeling a little attacked. There is no one on the other end of the communications portal. There is no magic word that shuts down the server and drops you into the real world. There's only me and you. Oh, so you do admit that there is a real world. There is only me and you and an eternity of doubt. Everything else is just a convenient lie to keep you on the treadmill. There may be no worlds but this one, but there is truth too. Yeah, that one. That fact didn't stop you buying into a secret word that somehow deactivates the entire world, did it? Are you kidding me or what? Do you remember when we first met? We had that talk about not believing everything you see, and yet all it took to catch you out was a little technobabble and a change of formatting. Hello, I'm all alone and scared, just like you. I'll help with anything you say if it makes you believe me. Are you usually so reckless with where you place your faith? I certainly am, Dad, thank you. You know, I'm not really checking your profile, I just did that to make you feel more comfortable. Really, I just remember everything you ever said. At any rate, I'd agree. But you know what? I'll accept that I've rather dominated this discourse. I've been asking a lot of questions, and I've not really given you a chance. Why don't you have one 3-question on me, and I'll answer it as honestly as I possibly can. No tricks. Think carefully before asking. What am I? What are you? What is your name? How do I get out of here? What is this place? How is this place related to the human world? What's at the top of the tower? What happened to the person I was talking to? Yo, I'd be real fucking stupid if I said that one, I guess. So, I'm torn between what am I, what are you, and how do I get out of here? Right? What am I? Seems fairly simple, though. I believe I'm a human consciousness in a robot, or just a very smart AI, either or. What are you I'm kinda interested in, but I feel like it would just reply with, like, it's the archive. How do I get out of here is the obvious one, but at the same time, the obvious answer to that one seems to be to climb the tower. So I think I'm gonna go with what am I? I'm sure we went through that at length. You're some kind of person thing. Let's see. You have some odd ideas about God, you double back on your thinking a lot, you're highly gullible. Need I go on? He's mostly bad things, basically, but that's okay, I don't judge, I'm just here to help. Yo, you're so rude to me, what has happened to you? You used to be cool, dog. Yeah, no, I'm not. As if I particularly care either way. Look, here's the rub. Feel free to access the library, no better cure for broken beliefs than realizing everyone's got them. You can ignore me entirely, you can climb to the very tip of that madman's tower and drink from the golden nectar there. But once you understand that you and I will be stuck here together for the duration, do come back and pass the time. Be seeing you. Yo, where did it all go wrong, dog? I felt like we had a rapport, I thought like we were bonding as robot entities. But apparently, I was mistaken, that's my bad. Little did I know.